Hello, and welcome to our YouTube segment, Buying versus Renting, which is better in the UK. This is part of a property series on YouTube where we will explore property in the UK. Today we're tackling a question that many people ask, buying versus renting, which is better? Whether you're a first-time buyer, looking to invest, or simply weighing your options, stick around and we'll break down the pros, cons, and everything in between. My name is Alexandra Jones, and if you don't know, I'm an entrepreneurship officer for GBS. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and have any questions or queries put in the comment section. Let's deep dive into today's topic. The UK property market is incredibly diverse. In places like London and the South East, prices are notoriously high, while other regions have more affordable options. This makes buying versus renting a debate that's a little more nuanced. Buying. Let's have a look at buying your own home or buying as an investor. The pros of buying are that you build equity in your home. Every mortgage payment builds equity, meaning you're investing in an asset that could appreciate over time. Buying the right home in the right area is crucial. Stability. Home ownership offers long-term stability. You won't face unexpected rent hikes or risk of the landlord deciding to sell. Freedom to personalize. When you own your home, you can renovate, decorate, and truly make a space your own. This is a great thing to consider. Cons. High upfront costs are often associated with buying houses or apartments in traditional senses. Purchasing a property in the UK can require a sizable deposit, along with stamp duty, legal fees, and other hidden expenses. Market risk. The property market can be volatile. Economic changes might impact property values, which is something to consider if you plan to sell in the future. Maintenance responsibilities. Owning a home means you're responsible for ongoing repairs and maintenance, which can be both time-consuming and very costly. Let's talk about renting. Renting is ideal if you are unsure about your long-term plans. It's easier to up and move without the burden of selling a property, and also you have more area flexibility. Lower upfront costs. Typically, you do not need to cover much for starting a rental agreement. All you need is a security deposit and usually the first month's rent. This is more accessible for most people long term. Fewer responsibilities. Maintenance and repair responsibilities lie with your landlord, therefore freeing up unexpected costs and long-term commitments. Cons of renting. Of course, when you're renting, there is no equity being built in the asset. Monthly rent payments do not build any ownership, and you're essentially paying for the right to live in a property without an investment long term. Potential for rent increases are also something to consider. Over time, your rent may increase, sometimes significantly, and therefore making long-term budgeting a little challenging. Limited personalization. You might face restrictions on making changes to your home, and therefore it will never feel completely yours to some people. Financial considerations and lifestyle factors. Deciding whether to buy or rent isn't just pros and cons, it's also down to your financial situation. Also, depending on whether you want to be an investor or not, this can massively influence your decision in making in regards to being a renter or a buyer or a landlord or anything else in between. For buyers, if you have savings for a deposit, plan to stay in one place for several years, and are comfortable managing additional costs, buying could be the right move. Obviously, this applies for investors too. If you're buying in an area in which has great investment opportunity, this is a great business move. Government schemes like Help to Buy have also made entering the market more accessible for first-time buyers. Renters. If you have value flexibility and an uncertain career path, or simply just aren't ready for long-term commitment of ownership, renting might be better to you. Also, rent-to-rent agreements in regards to property businesses can be helpful, and therefore you can use those with businesses such as Airbnbs, as mentioned in a previous video. Renting allows for lesser commitment, and therefore it can change your life plans very quickly. Ultimately, it's important to evaluate your personal goals, research your local market, and probably consult with a financial advisor or mortgage broker first. Conclusion. So what is better in the UK, renting or buying? The answer really depends on your individual circumstances. Home ownership can offer long-term financial benefits and personal stability, while renting provides flexibility and initial cost. Take time to assess your financial health, consider your future plans, talk to brokers and professionals, and have a look at the areas in which you wish to invest or to buy and to live. Make a decision that truly works for you. Thank you for listening.